Hello everyone. My name is Yuna Lilac, or just Yuna, and welcome to a new series. I am so excited about this because today we are starting a New York inspired save file, and I had some trouble thinking of how I wanted to start this save file, and I decided that it would be a good idea to start with a simple family on a residential lot, and we can expand from there. I do have the family here. Ignore the daughter's hair. I have a piece of CC that's glitching and I don't know how to get rid of it. Hopefully I can get that fixed, but I finally got some poses. Like, I got the pose by Pac-Mod and all that stuff. So they are posing and it's actually really cute. This is Cameron. I imagine that she and her husband Jonah are around like 28 years old, I think. Also, I think I forgot to make them marry. I did. Hold on. I forgot to make them married, guys. And now I need to open cast and fix that. Also, I forgot that they're supposed to have a dog. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. So sorry about that. But they do have a story already picked out. She is a New York native. She is from there. Her parents are from here. Jonah is from Brighton, the UK. The town Brighton. It's like the only town in the UK that I know of because of certain YouTuber. Oh, I need to turn my mic down. Hopefully it's not too loud now. But yeah, they're supposed to be married, but I need to enter cast and fix that. But the way that their story goes is he moved from the UK to New York in his early 20s. They met and they are now together. They've been married for a while, and at first they had a lot of trouble conceiving, so they adopted Hannah, their daughter, and I think you could tell she's adopted. But I really don't know what CC is causing this. I tried to find it and I just couldn't. Like, I can't even remove it from her character at all. It's not anywhere on here. It's literally on every single child sim that I randomized. I don't know what to do. And then eventually they were able to have their own son, a toddler, Dakota. He is adorable. He's wild and a charmer, so that should be interesting gameplay. And let me know in the comments if you guys do want me to do gameplay. Why did your hair color just reset? Why the fuck does it keep doing that? My game, it's been so weird recently. Not only is their hair keep resetting, but the panel thingy isn't working in CAS. I don't know what's going on, and it's honestly making me a little mad. But like I was saying, let me know if you guys want to see gameplay of this save file. Hey, calm down. Because I'm not sure if I want to do gameplay of the save file yet or not. I think it would be pretty fun, but I think those would be like actual edited videos, like gaming videos, and not long plays. So we'll see how that goes. But I did want them to have a dog. I don't know what kind of dog. I think a small like house dog would be best. Something that doesn't need to run around and stuff, because the house that we are making, which I will put on the screen once we start building, it is, I imagine that they're middle income. She is in nursing school while she works like part-time, and I want him to be a vet, but I don't think that's an actual career path, so we will figure his job out. But that's kind of what I imagined. What about a French bulldog? Oh, he's so cute. And he's friendly. Oh, that's good for kids. Okay, yeah, we'll just do a little French bulldog, and we can randomize the traits. Well, I want to keep friendly though. Independent and a hunter. Okay, and we're gonna give him the last name. Lawton is their names. Are you a boy or a girl? You're a boy, so I'm gonna get you fixed because we don't need to deal with that. And your name is Oscar. Perfect. I just wanted them to have a dog because, like I said, I wanted the dad to be a vet because he's supposed to be. Oh, and they reset. He's supposed to be a animal lover. That's his aspiration, is animal lover. But they're uncomfortably close. Let's get started on building. But like I was saying, we are in Willow Creek. As a matter of fact, I can actually show you what the save file is supposed to look like. But the save file is set in Willow Creek, and we are in this neighborhood, which is going to be the middle income neighborhood. And I'll show you how this is set up. There's going to be apartments, bakery, and like a convenience store here. House, farmer's market, trailer park, elementary school, which I'm really excited and nervous about, a church, cemetery, and a like really small church. Then these are like very high income homes, library, house, laundromat and apartments, house, low income apartments, and park. This will be like the lower income house area. Yeah, that's how this save file is going to look, and we are starting with a family today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the next episode, but if you guys want to see anything specific, let me know. Really quickly, I'm going to get my cheats in, and then we're going to get started building the house, which should be up somewhere on the screen. Alright, I'm actually pretty excited about this house. It looks pretty cute, honestly. And I think this lot is pretty perfect for it. It's basically just like a box, like that big. We're gonna move it over a little bit like that. And there is this like upstairs part, which, with how the roof is, it's kind of hard to tell. So I think we're gonna stray away from the picture just a little bit by having a bump out in the front like that. I feel like that's too small though. Like this should be bigger. Because when it comes to like the sizes of houses in The Sims, I get really worried that I'm making a house too small. Because like houses can be pretty small in real life, but in The Sims, if they're too small, like it does not function. So you have to make it pretty big. I think it should be longer, and then it'll be good. That way I can put this in a little bit, and I can add that like front area. Let me raise it up a little bit. I think y'all understand like what I'm saying, because that's gonna be a like mud room. And just so you guys know, I will be uploading this to the gallery, but it will include CC. Like I don't know if I'm gonna upload them to the gallery, but they all have CC, and this house will be using CC because as much as I love like builds without CC, I don't have as many packs as most people. Like, I'm just a teenager, and I do have a job, but I do not work as often as I would like, and I am not paid as much as I would like. So I can't be spending that money on The Sims and stuff, which sucks, but that's the reality of it. So because of that, I use a lot of CC to compensate for not having as many packs as I wish I could. But it looks like they just have one stairway, but that looks a little odd to me. And I want the door in the middle, so we're gonna do it like that. I'm not gonna put like an actual porch or anything, because this like mud room will basically be their like porch, quote unquote porch. I'm actually thinking I should move this over here, that way I can have a window here. But the house that you guys are seeing like up here wherever I put it, I did find it in I looked up single family homes in New York, I think, and I found this on Pinterest. If you live in New York, you guys can you can tell me how like if there are single, like, I've never been to New York City. I've been to New York itself, but never New York City, which is very unfortunate because I really want to go. But I don't know what the single family homes in New York look like exactly. So if you live there, if you know and you want to share in the comments what they usually look like, I would very much be okay with that, because this whole save file is supposed to be urban / New York inspired, and I want to get it as accurate as I can. It might be a little difficult, but I do want to be quite accurate to New York. I really like New York. I don't know if I'll ever live there because it's very busy and overwhelming, and I want to live in a city, but I don't think I could handle a city as big as New York. So I might have to, I don't even know if I'm gonna live in the East Coast yet. I don't know what's happening. So far I'm thinking one of the big cities in Colorado, but everything is undecided. And I thought we had a window just like that in the picture, but I think it's in a pack that I don't have. So we're just gonna use this one, which, yeah, it's still very cute. And let's get the roofing done real quick. And then we'll work on the outside and stuff. I should move this. Where do you end? So like right there. Like that. It's actually like perfect. And then you go like this. It's really, I really want to go to New York one day just to see what it's like and to see like, can I actually live here and whatnot? Because aside from it being hella expensive, it's just like overwhelming. And if it wasn't expensive, I still don't know if I would live there or not. But, you know, as someone who loves the city and I love architecture, New York would be the perfect home. But in New York, they have a little like thingy. It's on like this floor. They have a little bump out right here, and I think it would be cute to do it. I just don't want to use. I'm just like wasting money that. Well, I guess I can always give them more money. I have a mod that lets you like do nursing school and whatnot, which I do plan on doing for her. But where was I going with this? Anyways, I think, yeah, I have something like that here, so I can just use that instead. That way, I think this is cuter anyways. We just have to make it match the rest of the house, which I don't mind it being green. I think that would be cute if it was green. And then it has a chimney, which we're just gonna use a debug one. And the chimney actually looks like when we have, it looks like this one. So, oh wait, no, it looks more like this one. Okay, I guess we'll just use a real chimney. Maybe if we can put a fireplace in. But, oh, hello? What are you doing? Are you peeking in here? I do not appreciate that. Thank you. Oh. Okay, I gotta figure this roof out. I don't want it to clip. But if I don't, it does that. So I'm not sure what to do. Hold on. What if I put a roof here? Wait, that almost works. Hold on, I can get this if I use shift. Oh no, it's alt shift. Wait, what is it? Is it control shift? Wait, there's a way to do it like reversely. Control shift? Alt shift? How do I do this again? I forgot. Because like I almost have it exactly how I want it. Hold on. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's not gonna work. What if I make you go? No. Oh, it's alt. It's alt, guys. I have it. It's alt. That's like almost perfect. Why is this so difficult? Why is roofing a bitch? Roofing is the hardest part about this game, I swear. Sorry if I'm quiet. I need total concentration. That's all I got. That's all I got. Maybe I can... Why are you acting a fool? Stop it. Oh wait, if I put this here... It like does kind of disguise it. Can I put something else up there? No. If I put that there, I think I want to put this on the other side. Wait, do you even come to green? What the hell? Girly! What is wrong with you? Change your damn outfit. I hate when that happens. There are just certain CC pieces that cause that. It is so annoying. Okay. I'm moving on from the roof because I'm getting mad. Looking at the picture, there does seem to be a tree back here. Seems like a pretty big tree too. Oh wait, I actually have this CC tree. Climbable tree. Yeah, we definitely have to do that. That's cute. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. I think it'd be very funny if we saw her climb a tree. Are you still doing the thing? No, you're good now. Okay. But, that's like the only tree you can see in the picture. I guess we'll do one here. I don't really know what kind of trees they got in New York and stuff. So, oh wait, that tree's right there. How about I do this one instead? Do y'all got pine trees? I don't know. How about this pretty one with flowers? We'll do that. You know what? We will do that. And I do see that there is a little side door over here, and I think that'd be pretty cute, and I want to include it. So I think we'll just do something like this. And it has like an awning on it. This. Oh wait, this is actually perfect. Guys, wait, this build is actually coming together so nicely. Okay, let's get some more windows. Well, at least the windows we can like see. I don't think I have windows like that. I mean, this kind of looks close, but no, that has more panes. This build is a pain. I wish we had more window types in The Sims. Maybe I'm just missing out because I don't have all of the, you know, stuff, but I just feel like we don't have a lot. Like, maybe I'm delulu, but ew, I did not like saying that. Maybe I'm delusional, but it just feels like we don't have enough. You know, if y'all agree, you know, say anything in the comments. Honestly, I love seeing when people comment. It just feels so nice. I'm going to stack you guys. I want to move you up and over, up and over. Oh, but now they're not aligned with this. You know one of my favorite windows are to use? These HBD windows, because they are so realistic. I see these windows everywhere. They are everywhere in real life. And they're not even like bad. They're very simple, and it makes sense why they're everywhere. So like, you know, I like there's no room here, but I do want to put the windows here anyways. I don't really like putting rooms into the, like, I'm struggling. The roofing, because it just kind of bothers me that those rooms are like forced to be a little smaller because of it. So yeah, I mean, I know in real life there wouldn't just be a hollow space in the roof. Like for us, I live in a house that's very similar to this design, except this part is a little more bigger, and then this is like an actual bump out. And upstairs, where the roof is right here, that's where the attic is, next to a bedroom. It's connected to a bedroom. So I know it's not realistic, but I don't care. Let's finish, or let's not finish. Let's start with the landscaping. Landscaping is pretty easy for like residential homes. You really like, unless they're supposed to be fancy, you don't really have to go all out. What I usually do is it depends on the world I'm in. Like, we're in Willow Creek, which comes with base game, so I usually use base game and then anything else that seems to fit in, you know? Like, for instance, I love to use the grass from Cottage Living, because I mean, it just looks so realistic. And I wish this was like, we have grass in base game, it just looks kind of so yeah, I do prefer to use the Cottage Living grass. It does help like fill in space. I also like the mushrooms, but while I do the landscaping, I want to tell you guys a little bit of what I imagine each character is like, or person. Starting with Cameron, the traits I gave her were determined, I think. Determined, I have to check. The traits I gave her were Friendly, analytical, gamer, determined, and genius. Those are the traits that I gave her. And she wants to be a... what's it called? It's like the person that helps you when you're giving birth. If y'all remember what that's called, I don't. But yeah, I think y'all know. I think most of y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's what she wants to be, and she's in school for that. It's like, oh, a midwife. She wants to be a midwife, and she's in school to be a midwife right now. Which, I think I have to cheat because it costs quite a bit of money. And it's a mod that I have. Should I give them a car? I probably should. Well, it's New York, but they are living in like a slightly more suburban area, so hold on. Let me use this stuff. But like I said, she's a New York native, and she met what's his name? Damn it. I don't want to keep going in and out of live mode. Jonah. His name is Jonah. She met Jonah after he moved from the UK, and you know, they started talking, they started dating, and then eventually they got married. I'm guessing in their early 20s, like maybe they met in high school. Let's say that they met in high school because they're like pretty young. Okay, it depends on how old Hannah is though. And well, actually no, it doesn't, because they could have adopted her when she was like let's say she's a kid, right? So let's say she's like 8 years old. They adopted her when she was 6 years old. And they adopted her when they were 25. Now they're 28, and they are like pregnant with him. I don't remember. Guys, I'm not good at this kind of like math stuff. Y'all gotta figure it out for me. Please and thank you. Anyways, so, and now they have Dakota, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I was talking about her specifically. So she is a very lively person. She's pretty happy most of the time. She's she loves the color pink. That's her favorite color, as you can tell by her dreads. And she chose to want to be a midwife because she just, I don't know. Guys, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little bad when it comes to making up a storyline. It takes me a while, and it usually comes to me while I'm like building and stuff. Most of the time it comes to me while I'm making the characters, but I was distracted while I was making them. I was watching London Charles. Y'all know London Charles. He is a TikTok creator, and he's also on YouTube, but he does lots of skits. You know, the Jackson family, you might have seen clips on TikTok, but he is very funny, and I love him a lot. I love his videos. His videos are very funny. And if you haven't checked him out, you definitely should. If you want a good laugh, you definitely should. He's pretty funny. But what was I saying? She wants to be a midwife. Favorite color is pink. She's a pretty lively person. Oh, she's also a gamer. not like she has a YouTube channel, but she really likes gaming, and that's what she does in her free time. He is an animal lover. He loves animals. His traits, I don't remember them all. I think he's like childish. Yeah, I'm going back to live mode. My bad, guys. Cute. His traits are nurturing, home chef, romantic, animal affection, childish, animal enthusiast. Oh, that's from his aspiration. But childish and animal enthusiast. So he loves animals. He's nurturing. He's a good dad. He's very romantic, and he's the home chef because she works a lot, and when she's not working, she's doing school. So he's just kind of taken over the like cooking and stuff. Like they do try to alternate as much as they can, but for the most part, he's like, "Don't worry, I got it. You don't gotta worry about it, baby girl. Baby girl, you don't gotta worry about it." So yeah. I think this is just very basic, like, landscaping, but I think that's honestly fine. Landscaping doesn't always have to be super, super detailed, and there's just all this stuff, and it's very easy to get caught up in detailing, and if you get too caught up, it just looks a little insane, especially if it's in, like, a residential neighborhood, because usually there isn't even like if you're looking at the picture, that's all it is just a few shrubs, and that is it. Like, it doesn't have to be super special and stuff. Like, that right there is already a little too much, and I'm about to add this. I'm not gonna anything around this tree because it has to be like usable, since it's the climbing tree, which I'm really curious to see how that's gonna look. I've never played with it before, so yeah. But as for landscaping, I think just a few more like mushrooms and stuff. Hopefully their son isn't eating it, Dakota. But a little bit about their daughter, Hannah. She's a pretty shy girl, and I imagine that's because of her time in the foster system. I haven't figured out what happened to her real parents yet, but I'm guessing, you know, they probably died. That, or maybe they lost custody of her for some reason, but either way, they're not in her life. She's completely theirs, and her parents are not in her life at all. So I'm guessing she was in the foster care system for a while, and she's super introverted. She's artistic, she likes art, which, you know, most introverts do. So I just thought it kind of fit. But when they finally had a biological kid, she got pretty nervous and she's still a little nervous because, you know, they have a kid of their own now, and she's kind of worried that they're gonna give her back or something, which they would never do. They love Hannah with all their heart. She just needs to see it. There are like no good green swatches. What? Oh man, I just want to do green. Hold on. I might have to use this. Do you come in a good green swatch? Let me change this to afternoon. Oh. Okay, I'm keeping it at morning. No, you kind of don't. Okay, guess we're not gonna do green. If we're not gonna do green, then I think pink would be a good move, because she does like pink. Her favorite color is pink. Maybe this was her house that she rented, and he moved in, and then eventually they were able to afford it, to buy it together. I like that. I like that. Let's get some railings over here and over here. Safety first, guys. And as for the foundation, the one in the picture kind of looks a little like incomplete, but I think we'll do the white one. This one's very simple, and I think it's good for these kind of builds. I think it looks nice. But that's the basic stuff done. Let's get some stuff in the backyard. Obviously we need a grill. I feel like every family has a grill. And if you don't, you're missing out. You're missing out, really. Maybe it's just a big family thing. I don't know. What is this? A moving box? Okay. But I feel like everyone I've known has had a grill. But y'all tell me, do you guys have a grill? Or is there like a reason you have a grill? I mean, I guess if you live in an apartment, then you probably don't have a grill. When I was living in apartments, we didn't have grills. So, yeah, but I feel like if you live in a house, it's like you have to have a grill or a fireplace. It's a requirement or else you get shanked. Let's get this like rustic looking one. Ooh, maybe this was left by the old owners. And I want to get some toys out here, some activities too. Oh, I do want to get this somewhere. I think this side's pretty bland, so we'll put it somewhere over here. But oh, we should definitely get a kiddie pool. Yeah, like right there. Cute, cute, cute. This is debug. Where's the one that isn't debug? Because I have not been able to find it. But oh my goodness, my shoulder is getting cold. If you guys don't know, the computer and stuff is in my parents' room, and their room is constantly freezing because my mom says it's always cold in here, or it's always hot in here, and she's like, she gets too hot. But I'm like, Mom, it is freezing in here. What do you mean it's hot? Like, you're literally crazy. I'm so cold almost every time I'm in here. I wish I had a wooden slide because I feel like that's pretty realistic for homes, that they have a wooden slide or like a wooden playground like this, something like this. Well, middle income homes, because we got that in my backyard when we moved in. The old owners left it there. I feel like the middle one looks too expensive. But let me get a toddler slide for the baby. A toddler slide for the baby. We have a small slide, and there was one time my parents put it like facing into the kiddie pool. My sister went down head first. She bonked her head, and it swelled up a lot. And she didn't even cry. She wasn't even in pain. She was like cranky for a few days, but when it initially happened, she wasn't even in pain. Which is insane to me. But yeah, she was definitely swelling up. She had Asian features for a while because or traditional Asian features, because of her eyes. They swelled up so much that someone mistook her for Asian. She's like, "Oh, did you guys adopt her?" No, we didn't. So yeah, these are really cute. But if you don't, I don't think I've even told you guys my race, but I'm half black and half white. I stick out a lot where we live because we live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the Midwest. I stick out a lot. Me and my siblings definitely stick out. My goodness. So what sticks out more than us is if there are any Asian people. I only ever see Asian people when we go into the city. I swear there are none where we live, which is probably for the better. They would probably get bullied. I got bullied to the point where I had to do online school. So maybe it's good that they're not here. They're saving themselves from being bullied. So yeah. I think that's good for out here though. It's very cute. It's definitely a family backyard. I like it a lot. Let's get some terrain paint. If you ever want to make your builds look more realistic or like alive, basically, use dirt terrain paint around anything you have, because it'll look like people actually, like, these things have actually been there and they weren't just like plopped down, which, you know, technically they were, but you don't want it to look like that. You want it to look like people live there. So anywhere there is like landscaping or a structure of some sort, just put dirt under it and trust me, it'll look very nice. This save file is set in the summer, like it's summer in The Sims right now. I was thinking of doing it in the fall, but I wanted to build in the summer because that's when the weather is the best. I love the fall, but I don't want to deal with my trees all looking dead and stuff, so that's why I chose the summer. Sorry, I'm just stretching. I'm a little tired. I haven't even been sitting down for that long, but my back is already hurting. Let's get some stuff on the outside here. We need a house number, which I do have CC for that. I'm thinking I'm not going to use this one. I want to use, where are they? These ones. I think these ones will look nicer. Let's do, I think this street will be starting with 2s. Let's hope I remember that. So let's do 2, 0, and how would this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. So we'll do 4. Oh wait, no, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, it would be 5, 6, because there's gonna be like a laundromat and some apartments there. So yeah, this is 204. And I think, yeah, we should make it white. I do want to put some, where is it? These, like, decal stuff out here, just to make it look a little worn. This house, it's not like super old, but it's not like new either. Like, she's been living here for a while. She's been renting it. Like, it's not a brand new house or anything. So I think just a little bit of this would be nice. No, I want you right there. And water damage. I don't think a spider web would survive up here. Oh, I forgot to do I forgot to do any roof, which I usually just go for the darkest thing. And it looks like they did the same on that house, but it looks like they used these instead. Yeah, these look very close to what is being used in the picture. Does this come with a pink? It doesn't, but that's fine because this part isn't even in, like, the side bit right here isn't in the photo, but that's okay. We'll just use our imaginations. Okay, this car keeps tweaking out and it low-key needs to stop right now. I think that's okay. I don't want to do like too much. I think simple is better. Let's get them a mailbox right there. And then I also need some trash cans, which I think right here should be fine. color and let's get a blue one, you know, recycling. I'm gonna make this door white. And I think it would just be nice if this was like a different color other than white, because all the windows and stuff are white. Which, you know what, I'm gonna do the same to this door too. Just to give a little bit of contrast. And I think I should add this brick somewhere inside, maybe in the mudroom, which will be the first room. That's gonna be the first room we're gonna be doing. But it's just base game brick, like the classic brick. This, and it's in this dark one. Oh wait, hold on. Let me like that. That is very New York, and I like it, honestly. And we can put up curtains and stuff, but I think that's the outside done. Very quick outside, unlike the first Sims video. Oh my goodness. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. And I do plan on continuing that series. I'm just waiting for people to comment and stuff, and for it to get a little more traction, because I don't want to continue a series if, well, I am excited about it, but I just need a little more hype. And I think if I just wait a little bit, and I don't want to continue the series and someone gives me a really good idea after I already have done something, you know? Oh, I need to replace the stairs. Guys, I'm a little silly sometimes. I'm sorry, I'll never use that voice again. We'll just do that on both sides. Yeah. Let's move. Oh wait, before we do the mudroom, we should probably do the layout. My goodness, sorry. I'm thinking you're a sliding door. Wait, that's actually really cool. Would a sliding door be too much? I think so. Maybe just a pretty, like, a small arch right there. Or maybe it goes here. This will be the living room. No. I think I see it in a lot of New York places, because I watch a lot of like apartment hunting and stuff like that. Oftentimes the apartment opens up into the kitchen, and then the living room is like off to the side. So maybe kitchen, living, dining. We cut it off there. Maybe all the bedrooms will be upstairs. That's not gonna work. Oh my goodness, this upstairs is so small. Ugh. It's just gonna have to be 2. Oh god, wait, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna have to use you to cover that up. I don't know if it's working. Alright, guys, I'm gonna pause the recording and try to figure something out, because this is not gonna work. So, just give me 1 second. I accidentally stopped the recording, but that's okay. I did some rearranging, and I think it is looking a lot better. So let me show you guys. Downstairs, we're going to have the kitchen, living room / dining room. We have this small hallway that leads to the upstairs, and I moved the outdoor access back here, which I think is all. I think I have the hiccups, but I'm gonna remove that. Then this is the main bathroom for this bedroom. I forgot to put a door out. But this is the parents' bedroom. I am a firm believer that the parents' bedroom should be downstairs. I think for safety reasons that makes the most sense. And then upstairs we have this hallway. And then we have one bedroom, and then their shared bathroom. I think this works really well, and plus the roof looks 10 times better than it did before. I forgot to put the swatches on, and I want to change this part. Should I make it pink? No. I guess that's fine. But I think this is a lot better than how it looked before. And once I get the lights in, we're gonna start working on this mudroom, which shouldn't take long. I think we're just gonna have like a table and like a table here for packages, and then like maybe a chair or something, but we will see. Let me just get in all the lighting really quickly. I don't know about you guys, but when I do the lighting, I use the super subtle saucer light. I size it down twice until I feel like the room has enough light. And depending on the room size, I'll either use one or I'll use two. But I think this is genuinely the best light in the game. I use it everywhere. So let's get started in the mudroom. Oh wait, I want to do flooring first. Sorry guys, let's do flooring first. And I'm thinking a very simple light wood flooring would look nice. I don't know if I want it that way or if I want it this way. Oh, I like it better this way. And this is base game, which is good. I'm trying to use less CC if I have good base game stuff for it, or just good game stuff for it in general. So yeah, and then in the bedrooms, I want to use carpet. How do you guys feel about carpet? Because from what I've seen, a lot of people don't like carpet, and I didn't know that carpet was like hated on. I thought people liked carpet. I've always liked carpet. Like, I didn't know that there was any hate for it until recently. And I think a large part of it is because it's harder to clean than wood flooring, and it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it feels weird to put a rug on it because, you know, a carpet is the same texture as a rug. I think that's why it gets so much hate, but I personally don't mind carpet. I have carpet in my room. I think I've always had carpet in my room as long as I can remember, but I have nothing against carpet. If you guys have a specific reason why you don't like carpet, or if you do like carpet, you know, comment. I'm just trying to get y'all to comment anyway because I love engagement. Not like marriage, but yeah, y'all know what I mean. I think I'm gonna put you right there. Yeah. I think this is gonna be Hannah's room, and that's gonna be Dakota's room. And we'll do the wallpapers as we go. Starting in the mudroom, I think a end table, like right here, would look good. And that's where, if they have any packages, the guy would place it here because there's like no, I mean, I guess you could place a package there. Maybe this is like an entrance thing. When you enter, you put your stuff down. Maybe that one. I actually don't mind that swatch. We could put like keys and stuff down. Takes forever. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, it comes in pink. Perfect. So we can put that one there. It also comes in pink. Now we'll do black for contrast. And then we'll put that one down. Very simple, but very cute. We can also put a welcome robe down. Oh yeah. This is CC, but it's new and I really want to see what it looks. Oh, we should do the dog one. Wait, that's actually super cute. Hold on. Let's see. I wanted something like this, but for dogs, but I don't think they have it. Oh, wait, no. I think that's a horse or a unicorn. My bad. I think that one is simple, but it works. So we'll do that one. And then I think it would be cute if we put a package on the stairs. I do have to use the 9 key to raise it up. But like that. It's floating. So it is floating. Wait, let me use the big one. I just don't want it to be floating. That bothers me. You know what? We'll put the packages inside. We'll do... I'm pretty sure this is walkable. I can move this over though, which I actually don't mind moving it over like that. Put one there. And we'll do these ones like that. And then right here, we can put the no shoes in the house sign, because you know this is a black household, they are not gonna allow shoes. We should also put the light switch in here, but where is that sign? That's very cute. Wait, where's that sign? It's from For Rent. Wait, this is cute. Oh, no, I want to keep that. That's cute. Oh, wait, maybe it's in wall decorations. Not seeing it. Let me go by For Rent, and then maybe I will find it. Here it is. And we'll do it in black. Oh wait, this red actually kind of blends in with the stone, so we'll do it in red. I think that looks good. And then over here, I think we could just put like a little chair stuff so you can sit and look out the windows. No, I didn't mean to put you down, sorry. Sorry. What if I do this and then I put another end table by it? Like that. And then we could put some clutter on it. Maybe someone in the house loves to just hang out here. Oh wait, this is so cute. I can't wait to go into the kitchen. Okay, oh, I love that. I and a bunch of stuff is loading. Let's put down a phone. Like that. And it disappeared. What is going on? How about a mug then? Okay, that worked. For some reason, my clutter, the clutter section is weird when it's like loading. I don't know why it's been doing that, but hopefully it stops doing that. Magazines. Maybe this is the dad's area where he goes to relax when like the toddler goes down for the nap and Hannah is doing something, because you know he's the person that's home most of the time, so he's taking care of the kids and stuff. But other than that, I think this is like a perfect mudroom. Very simple but very cute. Let's move on in here and let's get a wallpaper. I think just pure expressions is probably the best, because in an actual house, the walls are just white. And they're usually like, I think it's called popcorn walls, or maybe it's plaster. This is a little darker, so I'm gonna use that. But like this is basically every house, and I don't think I've seen another one that doesn't have this. I'm sure we'll use wallpaper for like the, what's it called? The bedrooms. But for the kitchen, those aren't loading for some reason. I think just black and white countertops would be the best. I feel like the game is also very lacking when it comes to the counters. I feel like these ones are the only good ones, but they're pretty expensive and they look too fancy. Like, I feel like these ones, which are not in the game, these are CC, these are honestly the best ones. This is a kitchen island. Is that true? It is not a kitchen island. You're a liar. I think I'm gonna put the fridge there, so I'm gonna move this over. But I think a simple wraparound kitchen like this would be nice. As for the swatch, ooh, maybe gray. That way it doesn't look too fancy. I don't mind that. I think I'm gonna do these instead. I feel like the brass thingies look too fancy. Oh, mine did blue. Okay. I think that looks good. Maybe. I don't know. I think I might change that. I'm feeling a little indecisive right now. But for the fridge... This is a cute fridge. Is it short? That's short. Why is it short? I'm gonna do this one. It's a very homey fridge. And I like how there's like stuff on it and it looks like, you know, people actually live here. And it's also like the kind of fridge you would see in a like middle income house. It has the freezer up here and this fridge down here. The more expensive ones look like this, or like, yeah. Oh, I did not mean to put you in my inventory. Get out of here. I'm changing the counters. I think we're gonna do white counters. with brown countertops, and then for the cabinets, we'll do brown cabinets. How do we feel about that, you guys? Y'all like it? Okay, thank you. I just need the correct, like, wood. You should have the correct wood, but I don't think you do. Maybe we'll have to do white instead. Yeah, we're gonna have to do white. Okay. We'll figure out where the stove and the sink will go in a second, and when we figure that out, we'll adjust these. The window. I always like having the sink one counter away from the fridge. I don't know why I like doing that. I just think it looks nice. But ooh, let's do this one with all the dishes and stuff. Cute, cute, cute. Let's get a trash can real quick so I don't forget. And then I think, no, that's too close. This one. I think that works. And then for this one, we also have to do the shoulder cabinet, and then we gotta get an oven hood, which, funny thing, our house didn't have a range hood when we moved into it, and then my dad decided one day that he wanted to install one while he was in the middle of another project, and my mom got pretty mad at him for that because he was literally doing something else and she wanted him to finish that, and instead he started a whole new project she did not ask for, and he said that it was for her, like, oh, it's a gift for you. She did not ask for that, and she wanted him to complete the project he was already working on, so she wasn't that happy about it. I want to do this one. An automatic feeder. I feel like that's definitely needed in a bigger household. That way you don't forget to feed the dog and it's automated for you just in case you do forget. Also, I think it'd be really cute if we just added a dog bed right here. And I'm fairly certain that this is still functional. Like that. See? That's so cute. I'm liking it. And as for the dining, I think I want this whole space to be kitchen, so the dining is going to be like in the middle. So instead of like an island, they have dining instead, which I think is pretty nice. I think this table is fine. I always have a little bit of difficulty when it comes to dining rooms, because I feel like we are also very lacking in dining chairs and dining tables. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I think we are lacking a little bit, and I think these would be really cute if they were mismatched. Like, they got them at like a thrift store or something, and then that's for Dakota. I'm kind of thinking I should push this back a little bit, that way it's not too much in the kitchen space, like that. I think that's cute, like that. One day they'll be able to get rid of this and Dakota can sit at the table, but for now I do like this. I'm gonna get into like the detailing and stuff, but I want to get the basic stuff down first in each room. Not in each room, but like this whole thing is its own like room in my mind. So I want to get the basic stuff down and then go into the detailing. For the living room, I think an older couch would be perfect, and it kind of shows that this house used to be like she was renting it, and she just never, and like maybe they gave her some furniture while she was renting it or something. So I think we should have an old couch and a new couch. I think that's actually cute, and that's something she would probably have. I gotta think about how I want this, because now I'm second guessing my decision. You know what? Let's put it right here now. Now I'm kind of thinking that it should be in the kitchen. I just don't want it to take up too much space. Like, I think that is fine. And then I think this half of the living room will be like the actual living space, and then this half will be like a play area. So you should be on that wall. And then the newer couch I was thinking they would have would definitely be a something like this. I think a black would be nice, and it has the pink. It does have the pink. I just wish this was on the other side, but I don't have a version where it's on the other side. What if I do that, and then I have a chair here, and I think it should be a kid's chair because I think that's pretty cute. This little kid's chair that stares at you while you watch TV. Very cute. And then we can actually, should we have a fireplace? Is that too fancy? I don't know. I kind of really want a fireplace. No, I don't think we're gonna do a fireplace. I did say that we should because we have a chimney, but my house has a chimney too, and we have a fireplace like in the basement, which is very different. So maybe that's the same for this house. But I think this TV stand is always pretty nice. And I love, oh, hello. Oh my goodness, that's big. Okay. No, we're gonna use this one. I always use this one. I think it's a very nice TV. Okay, I'm not really rocking with that being on this wall. I'm thinking we switch this. And you be over here, and we can still have the chair. We just gotta be able to get into this area. So maybe have the chair in the corner. And we have that, and then we have a end table over here. I really like this one. I think that's very nice. And then we can put the coffee table right here. Another thing that this game is lacking is coffee tables. I feel like all these coffee tables suck. And I always end up using a CC one because all of these suck booty cheeks. Like this one is so perfect. Like that. And before I forget, let's get a few more windows in here. And that reminded me I have to put up some curtains over here. So we're gonna do that after I put in a few more windows. I feel like windows are very random. In real life, windows are very random, and if you want to do a realistic build, then you should definitely make your windows more random and not so perfect, you know? And one of the best ways to do that is by using different windows and not all the same windows on one wall. I don't know why this is doing that. I don't like it, but yeah, I think that looks good. Also, never mind. I was gonna do something, but I changed my mind. Let's get the curtains in here. I can do just really basic curtains. Or maybe just shutters. Well, this would look really nice. Decisions. I think we're just gonna do blinds. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I just hate how they stick out so much. I wish the blinds were like these ones on. They also stick out. And they're broken. That's why I didn't use them, is because they're broken. So I think we'll keep it for now. And if I change my mind later, we'll change it. For this window though, these old curtains that definitely have been here for a while, she just never got rid of them. I do like the idea of this house being a mixture of old and new, really showing that a lot of this stuff is like secondhand, or it's either secondhand or it was bought when the two got together and he moved in, or maybe it's like some of the stuff is his stuff, he moved in, you know. Let's do these ones. But I think mismatched curtains should be brought back. I think I don't mind mismatched curtains. I think it's pretty common. Like here, these obviously were together, and then this one's new. Maybe that there was never a curtain there or something. For whatever reason, there had to be a new curtain there. Okay, so far this is looking really nice. And I mean, we could make this the dining space again. And this just feels so empty if we do that. And I really like the idea of there being a kid space in the living area. Because I don't know about y'all, but we have lots of young kids in my house. And their stuff is everywhere. Like, it is not just confined to their room. It is definitely everywhere. So I think this makes a lot more sense than just having all of the kid stuff confined to their bedrooms. This is cute. Let's get some toys. Oh, this teddy bear has been through it. Oh, okay, I didn't recently got this. I actually had this for a while, but it is so cute. Your Sims can, or is it toddlers? Supports toddlers. I think it's also, I think kids can use it too. Maybe it is just toddlers, but your toddlers can like draw on here and stuff, and new stuff will show up, and you can put like toys here, which is very nice. So like it also works as storage. This just caught my eye. I'm definitely putting that, I don't know if I want to put it in his room or her room, because as an introvert myself, I like small spaces, small dark spaces. So I think I'll just put it in the hallway for now, and I'll decide later. I think it's maybe too big for this space. But oh wait, oh wow, that is adorable. I think we should have like no. I think we're good. I think we've got all the big stuff down, and now we can move on to the detailing. And I definitely want to start in the kitchen. So let's do that. Let's see. Well, here's the sim teleporter destination. If you want to get into like poses and stuff, if you want your Sims to pose, like if they have to pose on like a chair or something, you would put a sim teleporter here, and then in live mode you would click on it, your sim would teleport there, and once you click on the pose pack that you want to do, they would be posed where they need to be, basically. I'm putting this on immediately. Like, look at that. That looks so good. I want to eat it. Oh my goodness. That is definitely our boy's cooking. He is a good ass cook. You don't even know. Let's get some boards out. I think that's very much an essential. We're not gonna put too much clutter on the counter since we do have upper cabinet space. I usually put a lot of clutter down if there are no upper cabinets, but we don't have to worry about that because we have upper cabinets. Oh, I have this mod, and it's kitchen gloves, and now if you cook without using them, you will get burned and your Sims will be uncomfortable for a while. So you have to use them no matter what you're cooking if you don't want your Sims to get burned. So I don't know how y'all feel about a mod like that. I thought it was cool, but I didn't know they would get burned if I didn't use it. So it is a little annoying that they'll like for sure get burned if you don't use it, but it doesn't bother me too much. Let me put these toothbrushes down before I forget and have to search for them later. What's this? Essay piles. Like I said, yeah, not too much clutter because we have this stuff up here, and I think he would try to keep stuff organized for when she gets home, or when she's done with her classes and stuff, which will probably be online. She doesn't want it to be too overwhelming for her. He's very considerate, very good husband. Ooh, we should do a cookie jar, but that's like a pet treat jar. Oh, I almost forgot. We should probably put shoes out, huh? Well, we'll do that as we find them. That's okay. And we should also probably put out a backpack for our kid sim. Here we go. Here's a cookie jar. Put that there. I'm gonna organize everything in a second. I'm just putting stuff down, and then I'll like place them perfectly after. I want to get some like a dish rack right here. Being honest, guys, how do you guys feel about dishwashers? Because personally, I don't like them, which might sound weird because I'm the person who does almost all the dishes in the house. Recently, my sister has been doing dishes too because she's old enough to where she can do it, but for the longest time it's just been me. And you would think that as the person who does all of the dishes that I would like a dishwasher, but in truth we don't have one, and I have no idea how they work. And from the sounds of it, from what it sounds like, basically you still have to do dishes and then you put them in the dishwasher to sanitize them, which, like, that's great if you want sanitized dishes, but it just seems like a waste of water. Like, as long as you're doing your dishes good, you don't need to sanitize them. It just feels like a waste of water. And when I get my own place, I don't think I'm going to use a dishwasher if it comes with it. It sounds like a waste to me, honestly. If that sounds dirty to y'all, I'm sorry. Oh, more shoes. I think I'm just gonna put them down as I see them. Because, like, we don't have to put them down, but it's just a cute little detail. A bong. That's from my, yeah, you all know where that's from. Let's get this dish drying rack in here. I might have to alt place it. Hold on. Like that. Very nice. Like that. Good. And then let's place this stuff. That's good. Again, we don't want too much clutter, so I think I'm gonna put something like here. Ooh, I do want to put this mug shelf up. I think that is pretty cute. And I feel like as you get older, almost every person starts to become obsessed with mugs and collecting mugs or like cups in general. I don't know if that's just my family, but low-key I do love it. Ooh, look at this beauty. I love realistic stuff like this. Let's keep the gray. Definitely should put that down. Are those apples? I don't think it doesn't make much sense to leave that out. Or not the apples, but the bread. But I'm doing it anyways because it looks really good. I love bread, guys. I don't know how y'all feel about bread and stuff, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of my favorite things on the planet Earth, which sucks that carbs are so like filling. Sorry, I had to cut off the recording because my sister came in, but that's so pretty. I think this is good for the kitchen. Very simple, very cute. Maybe we can put a little rug down in front of the sink. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like that. Or instead of a rug in front of the sink, we'll just put a rug underneath the whole table. I really like this rug. I feel like it's pretty realistic. I just want to do a color other than pink because that is her favorite color, but she's not the only one in the house. And besides, the outside of the house is pink. So, yeah. Over here, we have to put a rug here. It's like a necessity. Maybe blue. I feel like we haven't even put in that much clutter yet, and this living room's already going through a lot. Audio. I don't usually put stuff like this in my households because then all they do is they put on music all the time, and I can't hear it because I don't have music enabled in my game while I play because I'm trying to focus, and it gets a little bothersome. But I just noticed that they have that like that action in their bar, and it is pretty annoying. I think I'm gonna put this on the coffee table. It can be her stuff for college. I think that will look nice. And I love putting this in my builds. It is CC. I love it so much. And it definitely works for this spot right here. I think this is functional. I think you can get into here. But just in case you can't, let me test it out. Okay, you can. That's good, that's good. Go back over there. There you go. Just making sure that that works. Which somehow they can get through there. Yeah, I don't think we should put too much clutter here because I want it to be functional. Let's put something down right there. I'm really not sure. We can put this there though. A little realism. Maybe some food. Someone's eating out here. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to put. When it comes to like clutter, I feel like I always do the same stuff over and over again. And I'm trying not to do that here. So it's so cold in this room. Oh my goodness. It's genuinely bothering me. Is the fan on? Well, the ceiling fan is on, but that's because the light is on. Perfect. I'm kind of having trouble with this, guys. If we think about everyone here, okay, this food is probably the kids, and then she just forgot to like clean up after herself. And if I'm just trying to think of what else I would put here. Uno? Were they playing Uno and forgot about it? That is a pretty good chance of that happening. Oh, we should probably put the dog food somewhere. Maybe just right here. The only free space, you know? We should put that there. How about a monster? And it can be pink. Because, I don't know what to put down. And I think that this is fine. You know, I feel like a space doesn't need, if a space needs clutter to look good, then it wasn't good in the first place. You know? Let's get that down. Something on the walls. Probably some music. Maybe not. Oh wait, that's perfect. Look at that. That's definitely some of her drawings over there. I do want to put up this one CC I have that I love using. I have to find it. This one, family photo. Just wait when I put it down. See? Isn't that cute? Okay. But you can edit it in live mode. So, yeah, I love putting that down when I have a household family. Or when I have like a big family household. But aside from that, honestly, I think this area is done. Like I said, it doesn't need too much clutter because I want this to be playable, you know? I want you to be able to walk around and stuff. And I think it looks really good. I really like it. So, now we're gonna move on, I guess, to this hallway, which we can put some shoes by the door. Also, I need to fix these stairs to match the flooring. Like that. But like some shoes by the door. We could also put some paintings up. I feel like always have trouble when it comes to hallways because, like, what do you put here? And stuff on the walls, because like unless it's a bedroom, you wouldn't put like posters up, would you? Because like in my house there's a lot of stuff on the walls, but it's all like pictures of us. That's what's on the walls. It's all like posters and stuff, and that's not really something you can do in Sims. So maybe just more kid sketches. Maybe they just want to show her that they still love her and that her new sibling isn't going to affect their love. So they've just been putting her stuff up everywhere. Like that. My back hurts. We could do a bulletin board, I guess. I'm just trying to think of more stuff to add. How about we get some shoes over by the door? I'll change the colors and stuff. And if you want to have kids' shoes, just take regular shoes and size them down. Like that. Very, very simple. We can put a rug here too. We can do the more dirty one. Like that. I feel like we should put something here. I'm just not sure what. Oh, maybe another doggy bed. Yeah, let's put another doggy bed. Let's do the big one. He's a small dog, but let's give him a big doggy bed. Okay. But like, as for the hallway, like I feel like it's very simple and it's fine. I think this is good. Let's go to the bathroom first before we go to their bedroom. You know, vegetables before desserts, guys. And I think this is also going to have laundry in it. I mean, this bathroom up here is pretty big, so we could have laundry here instead. I think we'll do that. I think we'll have the laundry upstairs instead. But let me try to not use too much CC, y'all. Let me get this simple. Oh wait, we need wallpaper. I think this is fine. I think that works. And then what I like to do, if you are using like this shower, just scooch both sides into the wall. That way it looks like it's actually a part of the wall and there's not like that weird, the tile peeking out. Like that. And we can have the toilet right here. And then over here, like in the middle-ish, we can have the sink. I think bathrooms are probably like the easiest rooms to decorate. Or not decorate, the easiest rooms to do. It's very simple. And I like this sink. I like how it has a little bit of extra stuff in it. Cause like once you have these 3 things down, that's it. You can add this stuff, but if you're not very into putting a bunch of like clutter in, once you put, well, and a mirror, you do need a mirror, but once you put that stuff down, like you're basically done. It's very simple if you don't like to put a lot of stuff in your rooms. If you play for just gameplay. I don't play just for gameplay. I should also put a plunger. We can get a towel in here. We can get 2 towels, one for her, one for him. which he doesn't have a specific color that he really likes, so I think just a white towel is fine. And we can get toilet paper. This is watercolors. Oh wait, I want to put that. Hold on. Let's put that in her room so I don't forget. But oh, this, yes, it's very important that you put that. If you have wicked whims, it's very important that you put that in there, or wonderful whims. Yeah. Soap. But like aside from that, we're basically done with this. I can put, hold on, I want to put a little, oh, we should probably put that in, but also I want to get, where is it, this, so you can like dry your hands. But yeah, very simple bathroom. We can, oh wait, hold on, we can put this up for storage. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty sure in every house I've had, we had something above the, we should probably put this upstairs, but in every bathroom I've lived in, we've had something above the toilet for extra storage. I think that's normal. I don't know, you guys tell me, is that normal? But, like we can put extra towels. We can put not toothbrushes, hair stuff. Can put extra soap. Oh wait, we have a bar of soap, so we should get where is it? I'm sorry if that's annoying. I'm just making mouth noises because I'm not sure what to say. Where is it? Oh, let me go by custom content. Here it is. It's just extra soaps. Cute. Okay. Yeah, but that's the bathroom basically like done. Very simple, but very nice. Oh wait. I feel like I keep doing that. Oh wait, and then I have to add another thing, and then we're just here forever. Let's use Nifty Knitting. But you can put something down here for when you get out of the shower. Like that. Okay, cute. There's a very, very simple bathroom. And before we move on to the bedroom, I need a break. I just need to lay down for a little bit. My back hurts. It's about to be snack time. I did have a pretty late lunch, so I'm not that hungry. But sometimes I'm hungry and my body doesn't tell me until like, I'm really, really hungry. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna get a snack, lay down, and then we're gonna move on to this bedroom. Alright guys, I'm not going to lie to you. It is, I think, yeah, 2 days later. The reason for that is when I was taking a break after the last time I recorded, my parents got home and it was a little chaotic. It's always a little chaotic on like pizza night. So because of that, I was not able to finish recording. It is Sunday and my parents and my siblings like are here, and this I'm trying to see if I can comfortably record with. I had to pause the recording. One of the worst things about recording while I have like all of my family here isn't even just the noise, it's the fact that my parents love to call on me, so I had to tell them like if you need me you gotta text me, but even then they're calling on me constantly, so I constantly have to get up and stop recording, and it's just really annoying. But I'm back, we're back. We're working on the parents' room right now, which thinking of what I'm thinking for the parents' room is just like I think I said this last time, but he doesn't really have like a color preference. He likes most colors, and her favorite color is pink. So I think it's gonna be like mostly neutrals with like pink pops, you know? And I'm not sure what I want the wallpaper to be, because I did say that I wanted the bedrooms to have wallpaper. That's so cute. I wanted the bedrooms to have wallpaper. I just not sure what kind. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. Sorry, that might have been a little too loud. I keep trying to adjust my mic because I don't know if it's like good or not. I can never really tell. Sometimes I feel like it's too high, and other times I feel like, I don't know if y'all heard that, but there's a thunderstorm outside right now, and this mic picks up like everything. So if you did hear that, I don't know, maybe that's kind of relaxing. Maybe that'll help you guys go to sleep. Go to sleep. But I think I did say that this whole house is, she was renting it from like an older couple, so there are things left behind from that older couple, like these curtains and this couch. So maybe the bedroom can have, because like this would probably be the couple's bedroom, wouldn't it? So you can have like an older looking wallpaper, something pretty. We could do something, hold on, like this. Like just simple floral designs, and then it has like the wood on the bottom, which I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not doing like a specific wood design or wood like thingy throughout the whole house. I used to do that a lot, and I realized it's just really unrealistic. Like in a house, not all the stuff that is wood is the same. Like the counter, like these are wood countertops. This would not match this, and this would not match that. Like in a normal house, like none of those things would match. Like these two don't match. And when I was playing The Sims for the longest time, I tried to make it everything match. And I think I just like, if I just stop and try to, and I try to, but what I'm saying is we're not going to make all the woods match. There's not going to be one wood that matches throughout the entire house, and I think that that is more realistic than what I tried to do. So let us get a nice bed in. I always use custom beds. I'm sorry, it's just, I think when it comes to beds, that's where The Sims is the worst. Like all these beds, all the non-custom beds suck booty cheeks. I do not like them. But I don't have that many good custom beds either. A lot of them are like this, or this, where it's like, this would be fine for like a teenager's room, but these are young adults going into their 30s. So I think something like this could work nice. And it has this like extra storage, which I think that's amazing. I don't even have a bed frame in my room. Do y'all have a bed frame in y'all's room? Because I don't. And it really sucks because my bed slides around everywhere. It's underneath, like, imagine this, but it's this part on the bottom. I don't know what they're called, but that's what's under my bed. And because of that, my bed slides around a bunch. And it is very annoying. I do kind of want to give them like a pretty colorful bed. I think that would be cute. Oh wait, that is so cute. I just don't know, because if you look at them, I forgot their names. Hold on. Cameron is very like I don't want to say basic. Oh, I know you guys definitely heard that. But if you look at her outfits, they're not basic, but there's nothing like really special about them either. There's nothing. She doesn't have like a specific subculture, fashion subculture. And Jonah, he is the embodiment of basic. Like, the embodiment of basic men's clothing. So, like, I think when it comes to their bedroom, I want their personalities to shine a little more in here. Their personalities to actually be seen. So I just gotta find a way to do that. And I think Jonah is the kind of guy to just let Cameron make all the like, what is the word I'm looking for? He lets her design it how she wants it, because I gave birth to your kids, you know? I have a lot less energy today than I usually do, but honestly I think that's a good thing, because I feel like I have too much energy when I record these videos, and that's not good when this is supposed to be a very calming, relaxing, like you can fall asleep to this kind of vid. And I've noticed that in a lot of my not in a lot, but in my past videos, I've just been too much energy, and I need to simmer down, because I don't know. I mean, I can fall asleep to high energy YouTubers. I've fallen asleep to Corey Kenshin, Queso, like, that's nothing for me, but I know not everyone is the same. I'm trying to debate. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't like it when a bed is centered like this. I like my bed right against the wall, because I like sleeping against the wall. But so I don't want it to be centered. I don't like in The Sims, you can't have it against the wall, because if you want your Sims to get into bed, one has to climb in, and then the other one has to get in after, and then the person who's on the inside right here can't get out until the other person moves. So it's just a hassle. So I think I'm gonna put it here, side table, dresser here, and then have a desk area here, because she's definitely gonna need like a study area if she's gonna be in nursing school or in college, because like I said, she wanted to be a midwife. I'm so tired today, but I think that's good. I think that's better if I'm tired. Ooh, this is really nice. I like that. Let me try and find a non-CC one that's good, just in case, because I do use CC in my builds, but I try to make it. I'm so sorry, guys. That is the that's the washer and dryer machine. Oh my goodness. So I literally had to pause the recording, but the washer and dryer machine finally chilled the fuck out. So hopefully we can keep going. I'm so sorry, guys. This is a loud household. This is a nice end table. It looks it does look a little fancy. But there's pink. Wait. I don't think we're gonna do pink, but I think it's cool that it comes in pink. But we're not gonna do pink because I don't think that's something you could realistically find. I like this one. I like the darker wood. I think that looks good. And then We need a dresser, which I don't know about you guys, but I like the look of having. That's cute. I like the look of having the dresser at the edge of the bed and then having a TV on it facing the bed. I think that's very realistic. Oh, this is a pretty modern. Wait, I actually want to use this. We're gonna use this. It's pretty modern, but I think that's okay. So what I do, because if you have a dresser and you need it to face this way for it to function, I'll do this one. But if you want them to actually see, like, okay, the dresser has to face this way so you can get into it. But if you put a TV on that, the TV's gonna face that way. It won't turn around. So what I do is I put this where I want it, which is clipping, so I do it precisely. I mean, you can get a smaller dresser for this part, that way it costs you less money, like that. You face it that way. Oh my goodness, so much noise. And then I think for this TV, guys, okay, there's I have to remember, I'm telling myself there's something inappropriate in this catalog and I need to blur it. So hopefully I remember, because guys, you know, I do have wicked wins, so it's gonna be there, guys. I'm sorry. I think, okay, actually you do need to use the same dresser, because if you don't, then it's not gonna be at the, oh wait, this one turned around. Wait, no, I saw you were just turned around. Okay, I guess it just depends on what TV you use and what dresser, because this is a custom dresser. Every time I use a I can never find a good non-custom dresser, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways. You get, oh my goodness, stop, I keep pressing the wrong button. You get the same dresser, you flip it around, and then you just size it down. You go like that, and boom, it's perfect. But I want to move this a little closer, which means I need to move this a little closer, like that, and then like that. And we'll put some clutter on here and whatnot. But now you have a TV on a dresser, which again, very realistic. In my opinion, my TV is on my dresser too. And now we can give our girl Cameron a little study area over here. I think we should use this desk, guys. I think sorry. So much noise going around me. I don't know how I feel about that desk. I think this one's fine. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want it like this because it feels like there's a line. So I feel like I should move it to the corner. I mean, I do have a corner desk. We could try to use this. I just remember that there's something about it that bothers me. Maybe it's this. It's not flush with the wall, and if I try, it clips. I think that's what bothered me. We can do a small desk facing this way. Like this one looks like she got it from a thrift store, but it is pretty. And we can make it pink. Wait, I actually like this. Hold on. Let's get a comfy chair. I don't think a gaming chair would be something she would use. She would definitely get like, because like when you're sitting down and having to do like work and stuff, like homework, you just want a comfy chair to sit in. Is this comfy? I don't know. I think the back needs to be taller, like this. That looks too stiff though. Do I have any like super comfy looking chair? I have this. It is for a kid, but I do have this. That is an option. Let's see. Having trouble here. I'm thinking if I do gameplay on this channel, I think that I want Cameron to get... Oh wait, I thought I got rid of the CC that was causing this with the hair, but I guess not. I really need to figure that out because I genuinely don't know what's causing it. But if I do gameplay, I think I want Cameron to get pregnant again, and then the new baby and the toddler, I forgot his name, would share a room. I think that would be nice. It looks a little low, but I think this is okay. And then a simple computer is all she really needs. Something simple. And this laptop. And I like this, the notes and stuff. I think that's cute. We'll do this one. And I also have, we can give her a mouse. I don't like that it lights up, but that's okay. We can just ignore it. Anything else to put in here? I feel like I always get stuck when making bedrooms because I never know what else to put in there. Cause like there's not much to put in a bedroom, you know? If that makes sense. But like we have a mirror, we got TV. We could put we can put a pet bed down. We can put it right here. I want my little boy, I forgot his name, Oscar. I want Oscar to have plenty of spaces to lounge, you know. He is the pet. He deserves all the places. We can do this one. Cute. And I think that's like the major stuff in here done. I'm not sure if I want to put a rug down or not because it's on carpet, and I don't know about you guys, but it just feels weird to me to have a rug on carpet. But I feel like it just completes a bedroom is to have a rug down, you know? And we can do a pretty vintage one. I think this one looks nice. I think we could do that. But that's the major stuff down. Let's put in curtains and put up wall decorations, and then we'll put in clutter. I think that's a good way. I think that's a good process. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I recently discovered that I really like these base game curtains. I didn't know that they like existed, but like look at that. That's pretty. I really like that. Make it just a little brighter outside. It's cute. I think they look, I like drapey curtains. I think drapey curtains are very, very pretty. But we should put a few of these like decals in here just to show that like the inside of the house isn't perfect, you know? Which I didn't do that out here, but I do want to. I think let's do the small one and we'll put that behind the fridge like that. It's just barely peeking out. Like you wouldn't notice it unless you were really looking. We can do that. I want to put this sized down like that, so it doesn't look too extreme, because there's brick on the other side. And then maybe just a little yucky residue in there. Maybe something happened with this outlet and it caused, maybe it like blew up at some point. I don't know. Can do a few holes, because this house is or this whole neighborhood that I'm building in is supposed to be middle income, so it shouldn't look perfect, but it shouldn't look like run down either, you know. So I think that's good. And then in here we could put a hole there. Maybe like a water stain over here. Maybe something they like hit the nightstand and spilled something. I think that's fine. It feels weird not having the music on, but I have music from somewhere else, and I'm gonna put music while I'm editing, because I've figured out that the Sims music is not very relaxing, so I didn't want to put that in because I feel like it's too giddy for a long play. I think maybe, well, when you're in live mode, the music doesn't play. So if I do gameplay, I had to pause the recording. My mom came in. This is their room, you know. But let's start with wall decorations. Put in this simple light switch. Oh, there's the vacuum. I had to pause the recording because of the vacuum, but I think what kind of like wall decorations they would have, like posters and stuff. I just don't know. Like, I think I want to do I really don't know. Well, okay. He really likes animals. Like, he literally wanted to be a vet. So, I do have where is it? Nature. Or no, I don't have yet. Have these like animal stuff. We also have to figure out which side of the bed is going to be whose. But we'll figure that out later. Cute. Let me put this there. I don't know about you guys, but I have so many posters in my room, and it's mostly just movie posters. And if it's not movie posters, it's like I have a poster from one of the Rick Riordan books, because one of the Rick Riordan books, when it came out, it came with this poster on the inside, and I think it was only like there's only a few that came with it. But we also have these gaming posters, which is good because she's supposed to be a gamer. So I don't know why like a majority of them is Sonic. That really bugs me, that a majority of them is just Sonic. But what is this? Sonic. Oh my goodness. Sonic, get the fuck out of my face. This is Resident Evil 4. Make it a little off center. Nice. Oh, we should put another fan in here. There are fans, like, I think it's very normal to have fans everywhere in your house. Like, because there's one out here, especially in like a middle income home. If you want to save money on like the electricity bill and stuff, then you have more fans to help circulate the cold air. I think that's pretty normal. Oh, we should also put a few of these because this is their daughter is supposed to be very artistic, and we see that out here. She has a bunch of her drawings out here, but we can also put that in here. Let me look in wall decorations, see if there's anything good in here. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but in my parents' room, they have the towels that they use in their bedroom. So they have the towels they use are in here, but I think we can just have like an extra one hanging on the door, which this is functional. They can walk through it. This will just be floating when they walk through it. But just as like an extra, you know? I think that's cute. I keep sighing super heavily and I don't know why. Like, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm not upset or anything. I don't know why I keep sighing like I'm gonna die. I don't know. Okay, I guess the only thing about this that's unrealistic is where would you plug the TV in? Because my dresser is right against the wall and there's an extension cord to the nearest outlet. But like, if you put an extension cord here, like, if you would have to put it like here or here depending on where the outlet is. Like, if the outlet was here, but if, like, then you could trip over that. So I don't know. That's okay, we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, we should probably put this somewhere because we have like a vacuum out there, but maybe we just put this in the hallway right there. We could put some of these down, but if I think about them, I don't know some of these bands, but I know most of it is like heavy, like Slipknot. I know Slipknot and I know that kind of music, so a lot of these are that kind of music, so I don't know if they would listen to this. I mean, I think they would. I think they would listen to Mindless Self-Indulgence. I think they would listen, because like I feel like their music is pretty universal. Not universal, but like you don't have to be into heavy metal to like that kind of music, because I don't think it's heavy metal. I don't know a lot of their songs. I only know two. It's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna I'm having trouble explaining it, but I think I just want to put something here and then we can be done and then we can move on to the clutter. Just something right here. I can put a hoodie up. There's like their favorite hoodies they hang it up here. It kind of looks like cotton candy. Okay. I think we're good with the walls and we can move on to the clutter. Is my clutter still doing that thing? Oh no, it's not like disappearing, it's actually there. Amazing. I think we should start with the side tables, and I'm thinking, oh wait, I want to add more to the bed so it looks a little more realistic. Which, during gameplay, it does kind of bother me if you put like extra pillows or blankets on a bed, but I really love how it looks, so it doesn't bother me like too much. Ooh, I want to put this down too. extra blankets stored here. I want to move these over, but it's gonna clip, so I think that I'm gonna have to alt place them once I have all the clutter I want on them. But we could put this down. It's kind of, I do have to raise it up one so it doesn't why aren't you control shift? Why aren't you? Oh, it was, but it was clipped to it, so I can't raise it up because it's clipped to it. Okay. I don't know what they're clipping to. They're clipping to something, so I can't raise them up, which is annoying. Let me go to pillows and see if I can add any more pillows. But if I did do gameplay, then it would be like a fully edited, like a fully edited video. It wouldn't be like a save file, or not save file. It wouldn't be like a long play. Which that I don't mind that. It's just a lot of work, and it would mean that videos would come out a little slower. So, I mean, you guys tell me, if I do gameplay, do you want it to be in like long play style with minimal editing, or do you want it to be fully edited videos? Because I honestly am not the best editor. That's part of the reason why I love long play videos, is you really don't have to do a lot of editing, so they're very easy to make. But let's move on to the side tables, and I think that this side is going to be Cameron's, and then this side's gonna be Jonah. So with that in mind, I think it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Like, I don't have a side table, so like I don't really know what you put on a side table besides like, well, I have an old litter box, or not litter box, but like when you buy litter and it comes in like that huge container. I have one and it's completely empty after I used it for my cat, but I used that kind of as like a side table, and all I ever put on it is a candle, a lamp, and sometimes if I'm up there and I have drinks, then a drink. So I think that's what we would just put on here. Mother's Day candy bar. I should totally put this down. I don't know when Mother's Day is, but I don't have that shit memorized, unfortunately. But I'll have it memorized, guys, don't worry. Desk mess. We should totally put this over here. Size it down. Yeah. When the north wind. Nice. We should put Uno. Maybe they were playing Uno late at night and they fell asleep. That's actually that's kind of cute. Oh, here are some candles, but these don't really fit her style. Oh, we should totally put a tissue box. Wait, we should put that on his side. If you know, like, maybe she's not home very often, she's working hard, which I don't know what she would be doing work-wise while she's in nursing school. We'll figure that out later. Let me be honest, we really need more careers in The Sims. Like, there's so many career mods, and you can see why. It's because we don't have that many careers, especially if you have limited packs. I think they really need to lower the prices of the packs, or at least make some stuff base game. Like, the seasons get to work. Like cats and dogs, stuff like that should already be base game, and it sucks that it isn't, because that makes no sense. There's not a lot of room on this desk, but that doesn't bother me that much. I think that's fine. I'm just having trouble trying to figure out what I should put down for. Maybe she has a really bad habit of leaving her cups out. Pile of mail. He probably takes care of the mail. What's in here? That's pretty. That's cute. They are millennials, aren't they? If they're 28, I think I said 28 to 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're millennials. Imagine. My parents are millennials, but like very barely. They're both 32. So they're like they're like 2 or 3 years before the cutoff from millennial to Gen Z. So they're cutting it pretty close. Ooh, we should totally put a gaming system in here, which I will do in a second. But oh, CDs. Yeah, they definitely got these. Y'all already know. I didn't grow up with CDs, but I did grow up with DVDs. We had a whole DVD. This is so cute. I'm putting this in one of the kids' rooms. Right there. But we had a DVD player that I would take on like the plane and stuff. We were very much so like a DVD family. I remember funny story, I don't remember this, but I keep getting told this. When I was around 7 months, I was being babysat by my mom's mom, Nana, and my mom was like, oh, you don't have to worry about her, she doesn't really do much, so, you know, she's fine. And I was there, and my Nana turns around for 1 second, she comes back, and I'm walking and messing with the DVDs, and she's like, how can you walk, you're only 7 months? And what had happened was, when I was born, my right arm got caught inside my mom, and because of that, I couldn't crawl. Like, I had a cast on, I couldn't crawl. So instead of crawling, I just started walking, and my aunt says that she's the one that taught me how to walk. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I have no reason to not believe her, so. But yeah, funny story. And the best part is that none of my siblings will ever be able to beat my record of crawling. Okay. I think I have enough clutter. Let's move this. Okay. And that. And I want to place. Okay. I think that's like good. So it's not interflecting with this, but yeah. Okay. Let's do the same over here. down below who your guys' favorite like Sims people to watch is. I have, it's like I think 4 people that I always watch. Vixella is one of them. I love watching her for gameplay. I love her very veggie series, and I'm so glad that this is not turning out like the Barbie series where she just abruptly stopped. Like, she's still going, which is very much so a relief. And then I also really like Karen and Connie for building. They have not posted in a while, and I think the last time they posted it hasn't been Sims, and I only like watch them for Sims, which is a little upsetting. And you know, I haven't seen them, I haven't watched their videos in so long because like they just haven't been posting, which is, sorry, that was a little loud. It's just upsetting. I want to put the baby monitor stuff in here, but there's them, and then there's also, okay, but like the thing is, which one goes, my mom came in again, but I'm trying to figure out, I think the smaller one goes in the baby room, so I'm gonna do that. I think that's very realistic, especially since they're not even on the same floor. The baby is literally a floor down, so really let's. Oh, where did it go, guys? Where did it go? Okay. I will put it there. I guess. I don't know why it did that. I guess I'll just put it there. But we'll make it just white. Another person. Oh, there's 2 people who I watch for long plays. One is very, very detailed, very her stuff is like, she does like, her roads are different in The Sims, like she completely changes the maps and stuff, like it's very, very detailed. And another one, it's still detailed, but it's a lot more on like a smaller scale. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember their names, but they are very cool creators, and I like watching them. Let's just put a package over here, just something to fill in this space, because this is looking a little too clean right now. It's looking a little too clean. We need to messy it up a little bit. How about a discarded? No, I don't want you up there. I want you over here. I don't know why it's on the floor, but it just is. It's probably empty, you know. But I like watching. Oh, we can put this over here. Did I put this in the other room? We could put extra baby stuff over here. But yeah, so I have 4 different ones that are my favorite, and 1 is for gameplay, and then 3 is for building, but their buildings always vary, so it's not like all the same. So yeah. Ooh, put some video games down here. Yeah. Oh wait, if she's a gamer, she probably wouldn't have a laptop. She would probably have like an actual PC. Why didn't I think of that? My goodness, this is fucking huge. We can put this over here. That looks a little old. I've heard that you're not supposed to put your PC tower on the ground. So maybe I can give her a little extra something to put it on. Like that. so that it's not on the ground. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Let's get the glass tower too. And then, oh, this monitor goes there, so we're not gonna use that one. Let me do this one with pink, and yeah, that looks like they could go together. So yeah, I think that's good. And then I did say I wanted to put a gaming system, and I do have this oh wait, so we can do this one or we can do this one, which I don't want to do one that looks exactly like a real life thingy. I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't want it to look exactly like, because the other model is literally PS5. It's a PS5, and I don't want that. So, I think one that just kind of looks the part would be better, but it's not based off of anything. If that makes sense. That took me so long to explain, I'm sorry. Honestly, guys, I think that this room is done. Like, I like how it's not too cluttered, but it's cluttered enough to feel realistic. And plus, they are adults. I feel like they would try to keep their room nice and tidy as much as possible. I really like this. Okay. Let's move on upstairs, which I need to bring that up. To be honest, I don't really care to put curtains on the windows if they're in like a hallway, because it's just looking into a hallway. It's not like it's looking into a bedroom. It doesn't feel like as necessary to me. But let's put in the doors. And honestly, I'm thinking of keeping this out here and not in either of their rooms, because I remember I was trying to figure out whose room to give this, which person to give this to, or which kid. But I think this could be pretty as like a shared space, like they share it, which will probably cause some arguments, but it's okay. It's super cute. Okay, let's do, I think, vegetables first. Let's do the bathroom. And I really love using this wallpaper for a bathroom. It is so pretty, and it's like, it's perfect for a kid's bathroom. But we're also going to have the laundry units up here too. So let me just get, I think what we're going to do, we have shower here. Toilet. And then obviously we need to have a potty chair too, which I want to use like an actual cute one, not the weird base game one, but like that. And then shower, or not shower, sink. I think this one's fine. Looks a little modern. Okay. Like that. Let's get a mirror. Oh, I want to use this one. Yes. And then on this side we will have the laundry stuff. Okay. I really wish I had what is it, growing together, because I love how they add family dynamics to the game, so that way it doesn't all feel the same, you know? Like, they actually differentiate. Like, it just makes gameplay a little more interesting, and I think that was a cool addition. I just wish it was in base game. Really don't think it makes sense to not have it in base game, but you know. Okay, washing machine and that, and I want to put the laundry day stuff pack on the wall too, just so that, you know, it's not so empty. Which, to do that, I'm gonna go to show all. I'm so tired, guys. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys. I don't know if this is better or if this is worse than my usual, like, little more upbeat tone, but I feel like it would be better, right? Because these videos are meant to be relaxing and stuff. This also reminds me I need to put laundry baskets in everyone's rooms, so I'm glad I'm doing this and I didn't forget. Should also put a laundry basket in here. This is a cute rug. I think right there. Very simple. And then, alright, a laundry basket. Let's just do the laundry day stuff pack, that way. Yeah, like that. Okay, perfect. And now I need to put one in every room. This is a hamper. Oh my goodness, I have to put that in his room. That is so cute. Let's do the pink one. I want to make his room. I imagine he likes dinosaurs, but not like a lot. Just like half of his stuff is dinosaurs and the rest is like generic boy stuff, you know? And then I need to put a hamper in her room. That one's always super cute. And then a hamper in their room. Which I'm glad I didn't completely fill up the space, because now we have a place for the hamper that I forgot about. Okay, let's get started on, well, not started, but let's polish up. Oh my goodness, my game. Let's polish up this bathroom, which is not gonna take a lot to do. We just need, let me put these up here. Like that. You can put the toothbrushes. I had to pause again because of the washer and dryer, but yeah, the toothbrush is here. I don't remember what I was saying. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, we need toilet paper. Should put some towels in here too. The kids don't have like their own like color scheme, which I think that's really normal for kids. Like for adults, I feel as though I'm not an adult, but adults tend to only wear colors. Like adults tend to get colors or get clothing with their favorite colors, but kids, they'll mostly just wear anything as long as it has like, as long as it's colorful in general, you know? So tried to make sure that their outfits weren't all just one color. They all had a variety of colors, which I think I did a pretty good job on that. My sister walked in, so I had to pause. But what else? Oh yeah, we need soap, which will do the actual like push down soap. For some reason, this one doesn't clip up here. I have to 9 it. I thought we were past that. Come on, EA. EA? It is EA. No, but this is CC, so I think that's why. But, I mean, we don't really have to do much to this bathroom. I mean, it's a very simple bathroom, and I like it. I do think. I know it's weird to have a window in a bathroom, but we will cover it up. I just want there to be a window here. It's like the perfect spot for a window. Oh, my game's glitching. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Can I save? Can I save? No, 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 no. Wait for the program to respond. Guys, you can't see what's happening on my screen, but it's like getting dusty. Please, 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 it's not saved, please. Guys, I lost all my progress. I had to redo everything I had done, so let me show you. I'm so mad. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad. I've been saving my game nonstop ever since that happened. I literally had to close out of it, and I lost all of my progress. Here's the parents' room. I found this. It's CC, but I found this and I thought it was really cute, and it made sense for like an older home. But and you know, obviously some stuff is very different because I couldn't like I even looked through my old video just to get some of the same stuff, but this was also a good opportunity for me to find new stuff. Like I got this soda in here. Ow, ow, ow! I have something in my eye. I hate when that happens. I feel like that happens every day. I moved the Uno over here. Have some takeout. And then over here she has a lot of food on her side. Because this is Cameron's side, this is Jonah's side. And I imagine that the signs that she's pregnant is that she's eating a lot of food. Which, you know, something that sucks is that in The Sims 4, I feel like the pregnancy stuff as a whole is really lacking, but it doesn't really show like cravings and stuff. So I imagine when she gets pregnant, she eats a lot of food, and he starts to notice that like, wow, she has a lot of food on her side. But her setup is a little different. I gave her books because I feel like it's really unrealistic for a household to not have like any books, so. But you know, I got the thermostat back. I got their video games. I couldn't find the CDs, you know. And then I redid the bathroom, and it's for the most part it's the same. I did a different. Oh, I need to add soap. I forgot about soap, but I did a different sink. I'm sorry, it's custom content. I just really like the sink. I feel like it's very cute, and I put the stuff down there. I just really like this sink. I like how there's like this little storage down here. See, like there's baby stuff. This is so cute. Doesn't make a lot of sense for the bathroom, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot about the towels. I want to use, there's also these towels that we can use. Maybe that one and that one. Where's the, like, normal soap? We also need toilet paper. I'm so confused. Where's the base game soap? I swear I always have trouble finding base game soap, and that's why I never use it. But yeah, that's like all of the changes I made. not a lot of changes. Should probably put this in. Do y'all see the— oh, here it is. I found it, guys. I found it. And that all happened just because I wanted to put a window in. And guess what? I'm still gonna do it. Yay, it didn't fucking die this time. Let's put on curtains and finally move on to the kids' room. I'm so upset that that happened. Perfect. Alright. For the hallway, I was kind of thinking of what to put here. I think just like some decals. I don't really know what to put in the hallway. I feel like hallways are really the only space in your home that are allowed to be empty. Cause like, what do you put here? Like, I really don't know. Oh wait, I want to put this swing here in front of the window. Is really cute because this swing you can pose your— I think your child sim in the swing. I have to find the pose thing. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I would find it. It isn't in— hold on. I want to find it because I want to pose her there and see how it looks. I think it would look really cute. And sort that by custom content. Let's see if I can find it. I really don't know what like area it's in. But for the pose mod, if you want to pose your Sims on an object, you'll have to do it a very like specific way, and you kind of need this piece of CC in order to do it. If I can find it. Again, I have no idea where it is. I remember I saw it like when I just first started building after I got the mod, but I don't know where I found it at. Maybe it was in statues. I feel like that would make sense. I hope I'm not like passing it by accident. We're in the statue section right now, and I'm not seeing it, so I guess it's not here. I don't know what it's called, so I can't even look it up. Let's go all the way down. It has to be here somewhere. Sorry that I'm being quiet, guys. I really want to find this and I really want to test it out and show you guys, because it's really cute, and if you guys want to try it for yourself, I want to show you how it works. I genuinely have no idea what section it's in though. This is very aggravating. It's not in sculptures. Let not in animals, not in outdoor stuff. Where is it? I'm so confused. Where could it be? It's not in plants. Not in beds, not in mirrors. Guys, I'm so confused. I have no idea where it is. What did I just see? Yeah, like, I would think it would be in sculptures, but it's not. It's not in tables. Not in chairs. I'm so confused. Where is it? What the heck? I might have to search it up. I just don't know what it's called. Okay, hold on, guys. After what felt like 27 years, guys, I found it. This thing, it's called Sim Teleporter Destination. So basically, you have to put it through the item you want your Sims to pose in. You go to live mode, and then you click on the Sim, summon a Sim here, and then you pick, hold on. Summon a Sim here. I don't know why it's having me go through all of this. Why can't I summon her here? Hold on. Summon a Sim here. Family. Teleport a Sim here. Here we go. Hannah Lawton. Okay. And then you click on her pose by pack. And then it's in I have to find it. I think it's this one? No. Under the same sky? Yes. Here we go. And then you unpause. There we go. See how cute that is? It would be cuter if her hair wasn't all messed up, but I really don't know how to fix that. But that's how you work with if you want your Sims to pose on a certain item, that's how you do it. Anyways, thanks for being my little test subject. But you need to stay out of the house while I'm building. Okay, I'm sorry that took me so long, guys. I'm sorry if that was annoying, but we can keep going now. I guess it disappears after you're done posing your Sim because it's not there anymore. But I'm just gonna move this back a bit. Like I said, this is like the hallway is the only room in the house you can get away with putting literally nothing in. And that's what I'm gonna do because I really don't know what to put in here. So we're gonna move on to the toddler room, which I'm very excited about. Let me just save real quick. You can never be too careful now. But for his room, I think I just want to do this one, and I don't know what color though. I think maybe this, like, no, because I want it to be colorful. I just don't know what color. I like this color. I think it's pretty cute, and I think it's like soft in a way that's like easy on the eyes, which is good for toddlers. For the windows, we can just do. I want. Hold on. Stop it. Let me just place you. Okay. And then I move you where I want you. Ooh. Fine, never mind, I'm not gonna use these. Ooh, we can use these though. This is really cute. We can do the white flowery ones. Like that. And then over here, I'm gonna move you down a bit. That's fine. And, well, we could just do the same thing. Okay. For his room, I just want it to be cozy and cute. That's the whole vibe. It's just cozy and cute. He needs a toddler bed. We're totally using this. Oh my goodness. This is a bookshelf. Oh, it's so cute. My only goal in this room is to make it cute, and I intend to do that. Sorry, guys. Are you a toddler bed? You're a toddler mattress, so I need a bed frame. Oh, here we go. We'll use this one. And it has storage under it too. Where should I put this? Maybe under the window? Like that? Cute, cute, cute. We can do yellow. And for this we can do like that. Okay, okay. You guys can't tell, I'm very excited for this. Let's see. Oh, we should definitely do a changing table. Like right there. Like that. Let's see. He needs a dresser. And I think this one is fine. We can make this like matching though, like they got it. Yeah, like that. We can put the toys right up into it. Or we would probably actually put a trash can there. Which, if you have growing together, it comes with changing tables and you can snap trash cans to oh, see, just like that. I don't have growing together, so all of my changing tables are CC. Let's get this hamper by the door. My parents can grab it quickly. Let me just put this here. It's so cute. And we can put the toys next to it. And we can put pacifier up there. And I think he needs side tables. He does. We can put that one, and we can put the baby monitor next to it. That way parents can hear and whatnot. This is cute. It's supposed to be a table, but it's not functional. That doesn't really bother me though. I think it's still cute. And you can put chairs around it. If I can find them. We can put this one. I don't think this is a part of, but like that. blue, trying to think of. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I have so much cute. I like recently downloaded a bunch more baby stuff. Oh no, all of this is so cute. Infants and toddlers. We should definitely put wipies, baby stuff. Kitty. Some blocks. Blarfy. Blarfy is a must-have in any household with a baby or a toddler. It's I don't make the rules, it's just a must-have. I do want to get a dollhouse. I just don't know where I want to put it. I guess in this corner. I have these like mini dollhouses, which are really nice, but I think I want to use a bigger one and just size it down, because this is a pretty big space. It just depends on what dollhouse I want to use. I could use this one. This one's really cute. It's so cute. It's so expensive, but it's so cute. Look at it. Like, how can I not? How can I not? Maybe he grows up to be a little gardener. That'd be so cute. And, I think the next step is just to put a bunch of toys everywhere. Because, you know, he's a toddler. He does not put his toys away. I don't even think he knows how to do that. So, well, at a toddler age, I think you do know how to put your toys away. But, I did say that I was thinking if they're gonna have another baby, they're gonna share a room, but they're not doing that. They don't have the baby yet, so his room still looks like it's just his room. And as for kids' decorations, we can put these up. Long live childhood. Okay. I hope you guys can't hear my parents and stuff in the background because it's very annoying. Let's see. Oh, this is so cute. I need to put this down. I actually need to put this down. That's so cute. That's. Let me save real quick before I die. Oh, I want to put this in the backyard. There's no like sand area, but that's okay. I'll just put that back there. Dino posters. Oh yeah, I did say he does kind of like dinosaurs. I honestly forgot, guys. My bad. Oh yes, the Dino pop-up book. It's his favorite book, and I decided that. Oh, this it goes to a certain bed. That's okay. Do that. I'm cold. It's cold in here. I think I was complaining that it was cold in the last Sims video too, but it just is. It's always cold in my parents' room, which sucks. This is cute. I want to move this over a little bit. I could put this on his bed. Which does it? If you guys use CC, do you guys put stuff on the bed when you know you're gonna do gameplay? Like, does it bother you, or do you just deal with it because you like how it looks? Because I like, on one side it bothers me, but at the same time I really like how it looks. So sometimes I just suck it and I just don't look at them while they sleep, and other times I have to take it out. But you know, tell me what you guys do. I think that's it for his room. It's very simple, but it's also really cute. But I mean, you don't really have to do much for a toddler room. Just put a bunch of toys around, make sure it's functional, and you're good. Yeah, cute, 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 cute. And now we can move on to the last room. What's her name? Hold on. Hannah's room, which I'm thinking that, you know, we said she's very artistic, but I also think she really likes the ocean. I found this and I really want to use it, so I've headcanon that I've made it canon that she really likes the ocean, and because of that, I want to give her like her bedroom a more coastal look. Which I think this is fine for like a coastal. Okay, let's get curtains first and foremost. These curtains are so pretty. They're so pretty. They don't really fit in a kid's room though. I think we can do these. Or not, because they won't stop glitching. I like this. I think this is pretty. I think she would very much so enjoy the beads. Maybe that's why she has them, just because they're for the beads. Push you up. Thank you. Up above the... Okay, sorry. Every time I get the urge to sing something, I kind of have to like stop myself before I sing too much, because you know, I'm a very small channel, so I don't think I can get to monetize, but I don't want to take any chances, so yeah. Alrighty, let's get a bed in here, first and foremost, and I want to put it up against this wall. Ooh, I also want to get a chair in here. Maybe a sloth. Oh, forgive me. Oh wait, this is a dresser? That's so cute. And it comes in blue. Alright, we're using it. I might have to look for a kid bed in the other section. There's this one, but that's like bunny themed, and she's not a bunny girl. Ooh, maybe I should give her a bunk bed with a little table underneath, so she could paint. Well, her room is big enough for like an actual bed and a table, so I don't think she needs a bunk bed. But look at this castle. I mean, how can you not? I mean, no, it's not her style, it's fine. Let me go into the regular beds, and I think I'm gonna have better luck there. I think this one is simple enough that it works. Something like this. I do want to put it up against the wall though. I don't want to make this whole room blue though, so I think I'm gonna change this to pink. Have her chair there, and then this goes by her dresser. Let's get her a desk for her to do her art. Cute, cute, cute. I like this one. We can put these watercolors that I found up there. And as for a chair, okay, we have to do this one, guys. We actually have to. I'd be very upset with myself if I didn't. Like, her thing is ocean, but like, how can you deny that? And I think since she is a kid, I don't want to give her a tablet. but oh no, a Ouija board. When did I download that? Okay, but I want to give her like this. I think this is cute. But we also have to give her a bunch of art stuff. And for her to actually do art, we have to give her this bees, which is unfortunate because I would like her to do art up there, but it's fine. We can do this one. We can put it in the corner so she's like doing it under the whale. Cute, cute, cute. Give her a little TV. Oh, like we can have like a little. Wait, okay, hold on. Instead of this, I have this. Wait, this is so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna use this or not, but that's so cute. I was thinking that, but I also have this, and it is made for like a big kid's room. Oh, what do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like this is more realistic, but this is cuter. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And this is, I don't know which one would be comfier though. I guess that one would probably be comfier. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. I hope you guys are okay with that decision. I hope you guys aren't throwing stuff at you guys' screens right now. And now we need something for this to sit on. Go back. I guess just some books. I mean, it is small enough of a TV that you can just do that though. It's probably like the kind of TV that you move around and whatnot. I want to put like a really big rug in here to fill up the space. But I need one that's like ocean themed. I don't think I have anything like that though. Like when it comes to kids, there's 3 categories: dinosaurs, space, and something else. But usually it's not like ocean. So I don't know. You can do that one. That. I'm not sure. This room is like pretty big, so you can do quite a bit in here. Or you can put quite a bit in here. I'm just trying to fill the space, you know. Toys. Let's get her some toys. Bubbles. Michael's. Michael. You guys know Jay from the Cub Scouts? I very much so love Jay from the Cub Scouts. I haven't watched him in a long time because for the longest time I only watched him play Yandere Simulator, which I hate Yandere dev. But I do want to get back into watching him again. I just don't. I don't know why. I just haven't been. I haven't watched him. There's no like particular reason for it. Let's get her a dollhouse. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say her room's big enough for a full-size one, but I don't know. Just size it down by 1. I'm gonna put it right there. Right there. This is cute though. I like it. I like how it's a little more simple. And we can put some clutter in here. Maybe some pillows? No. Let's see. I'm gonna give her a little bag hanging up by her door. I think that's cute. Oh, we should probably give her a backpack. and some food. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not allowed to have food in my room. Usually I have to sneak it. But I do know that a lot of parents are fine with their kids having food in their room. My parents just aren't, because they think I'm gonna leave it there and then we're gonna get drugged. I don't know. But I'm a lot. It's just I think they just think I'm not as responsible as I actually am, which pretty weird to me, as like they literally let me watch their children and keep them alive. So they need to pick one. Am I responsible? Am I not responsible? Like, how am I responsible enough to watch your children while you're at work, literally feed them and keep them alive, but I'm not responsible enough to eat food in my room or have a mini fridge? Like, I think they need to get perspective. I think they are, yeah. I guess I'll just use this backpack since I saw it. This bag can be like for every day going out and stuff, and then the backpack is for school. Here we go. Let's put a vending machine in her room. Oh, we should put this down. I think she's a very good artist. Oh, we can do that version. We should probably do that version since she's still a kid. Let's get her a dolly. Put her right there. I want to put something on her and her table over here. Oh, we can do that. That's cute. Making a little bit of a mess, but that is okay. She's just a little baby. She's okay. Let me save real quick. Okay. Let's put a whole pizza in her room. Oh, we can give her a water bottle though. Definitely a must-have. And I think one last thing, and then we'll be done. Oh my goodness, guys! I think this build is so lovely. And I think when you make a build only halfway cluttered, it's the most realistic, because yes, houses are very cluttered, but in The Sims they still need to be able to walk around and stuff. So the best way to do it is to make it halfway cluttered. And this room, I love it so much. I think it is that perfect balance between cluttered and not cluttered. And guys, that's the build. Oh my goodness, I really enjoyed this build. I think it came out very nicely. And I mean, you guys tell me, what do y'all think in the comments? If y'all want to see gameplay, all that good stuff. Just do an overhead view of both floors. I really do think it's really good. I think it's amazing. Alright guys, and that is where this video is going to end. I got everyone in a cute pose right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I certainly did. I think the build turned out lovely. I think this is a great start to the first save file on this channel, and I really hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy this series, because I fully intend to keep going. So yeah, bye guys.